Good day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al and today I'm going to tell you about the permits that you will need when you are hiking through the Appalachian Trail. So on the Pacific Crest Trail you need to organise a long distance hiker's permit, but for the Appalachian Trail you do not need to do that. It's good to pre-register with the ATC and tell them when you're likely to be on trail, but it is not essential. You can pretty much just go out there and hike it. There's nobody going to be telling you that you need to have a permit for almost all of the trail. But there are three areas where you will need it. And the first one is Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Now when I thru hiked in 2022, the permit was $20, but that permit has now gone up to $40. To secure that permit, you need to go onto the Great Smoky Mountains National Park website and you need to fill in all of that and pay online. You have to do that no more than 30 days before you go in. So you can't book it 6 months before, you have to do it within the 30 days before you travel. You have to give precise dates of when you will be there. I believe it's an 8-day period. It was in 2022 an 8-day period that you are allowed to be in the park on that permit. You will need to carry that physical permit with you for inspection all the way through the park. There is a little slip at the bottom where you will fill that in and deposit that into a box when you arrive at the park. Where I got that permit printed out was when I was staying at the Fontana Village Resort. If you're staying there, you can get your Smokies permit printed out when you email the front desk and they will print it out for you so that you have that physical copy with you. The second place that you will need a permit is the Shenandoah National Park. Now, unlike the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, you do not need to pre-organise that permit. You can do that permit when you arrive at the park boundary. There is a little booth, it's unmanned, they have slips there. You will fill in your itinerary on that list and you post it into a deposit box there and carry a copy with you. The great thing about this permit, it is free. There is no cost for this permit. The hardest thing about this permit is knowing where you want to stay each night in the park so that you can write that down. The third place that you will need a permit on the Appalachian Trail is Baxter State Park. Baxter State Park is where you end your thru hike. It is the home of Mount Katahdin and Baxter Peak, where the famous sign is. So for thru hikers, much like the Shenandoah National Park, you will arrive at a little booth at the boundary of the park. There will be a slip to fill in and you can get your permit there. So space in the park for thru hikers is severely limited. The permit is free, but you can only get it on the day that you plan to be there, and it is only a 1-day permit. There is actually another permit that is subsequently needed, and that's a permit to go and climb Katahdin. Anybody going up there needs that. You can obtain that from the ranger station. The ranger personally gives them out. Again, that is a 1-day permit as well. If you don't go up on that day, then you've lost your slot. Now that's it, those are the 3 permits that you will need. Again, a recap, you will need the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, the Shenandoah National Park, and Baxter State Park. If this video was useful to you, please leave a like, subscribe for more videos in the future. If this video is going to be useful for anybody that you know who's planning an Appalachian Trail thru hike in the future, then please share it with them, share the channel, share it with anybody that you know that's into camping, hiking and adventure travel. But for now, that's it from me. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.
If you guys were wondering about how to take a poopy above tree line, they do spell it out here. You shit on the rocks.